어디서 어? 우리 홍다비는 아직도 DPR 라이브예요. 근데 홍다비는 홍다빈이고 DPR 라이브는 DPR 라이브고, 근데 나한테는 그냥 내가 사랑하는 동생이고, 내가 옛날부터 거의 10대부터 알던 우리 다빈이고, 나한테는 언제든 그냥 어쨌든 우리한테 일어난 일들이나 뭐 이런 거를 어쨌든 조금 스며 들어서 이제 뭐 들었을 텐데, 저는 DPR을 이제는 지키기 위해서 이렇게 이제 자리를 맡은 거고, 우리 다빈이도 홍다빈이도 CTY이든 뭐든 저는 항상 어쨌든 다빈이 편이고, 뭐 어쨌든 이거를 홍다빈이든 DPR 라이브로든 항상 저는 응원할 거예요. 그래서 저희는 그냥 그게 가족이고, 그거는 사실 변하면 뭐 옛날부터는 없긴 했고, 계속 저희는 이제 가족으로 이제 계속 갈 거예요. 저한테는 중요한 사람들이고, 저한테는 또한 너무 필요한 사람들이고, 그래서 사실 우리 다빈이는 진짜로 뭐 음악 바닥에서도 그렇고, 사실 힙합 바닥에서도 그렇고, 뭐 어디든 되게 보석 다이아몬드 같은 존재라고 할까. 저는 I stand by that. 다빈이처럼 하는 아티스트가 없어요, 이 세상에. I don't care what anyone says. 저는 진짜 다빈이의 실력에 항상 감탄하고, 성장, 그리고 진짜 there's no one doing it like him. There's just no one doing it like him. And he's just scratched the surface. He's just now evolving. He's just now realized how to tap into his potential. And you're getting a taste of that in Giggles. Like, tell me, some people might be like, yeah, but like, seeing him for who he is right now, and it might sound like he might be going through so much, and no, it's involving him. It's making him into more of a machine, more of a beast. It's literally giving you, and he's giving you the creations of the process of that. He's not skimming out on any of the process in due time. He's giving you, stop disconnecting. He's giving you his every single undivided attention. And like, some people don't have to really do that. Some people don't have a very good way of, don't know how to really express it. They don't really know how to put that into their artistry. It's a very hard thing. But I've never seen somebody that could do it like him. And you gotta understand it. I've seen him from the very beginning. I've seen where he came from, and I've seen the growth. I've seen the levels that he had to evolve from in a short X period amount of time, to get to that certain sort. So seeing that, and seeing what obviously the things that we had to go through as a team and as a unit, and seeing him finally come out with something that he's he can own, and he can finally say, this is me. I would say, and I don't know how a lot of the people would take it, but I'll say it came at the most perfect time. It had to happen this way. It had to. It had, as painful as it was to everyone in the team, it had to happen. Otherwise you would have missed out on Giggles. So, I don't know. A lot of the, like, one of my first biggest traumas and my first biggest heartbreaks had to happen. One of my biggest disasters birthed Mido. So, tell me where I'm wrong. Yes, sometimes we would all wish we wouldn't have had certain experiences, and we wouldn't have wished that upon anybody. But the way I've been living life, the way I see life, it's a little hard to dictate, isn't it? Everyone goes through shit. Everyone's going through something. Most likely, everyone's probably going through something that we're all going through. But so often and so rare do you find somebody that knows how to turn that into a piece, where somebody can now literally take that and make it theirs. And I guess we get to see that firsthand. I love this album, I really do. If you haven't heard it already, go listen to Giggles by Hung Davin. Not DPR Live, Hung Davin. Alright? Go check it out. I love, you know what, when you first let me listen to these songs, I was so like shocked, because I was like, you could literally feel his experiences manifest and also grow over a certain X period amount of time, in which he had to find a way to grow, in which he had to find a way to breathe, in which he had to find a very it was almost critical for him to find extreme measures to survive. And sorry, my hair is just, 내 머리가 좀 너무 싫어. 짜증나. 머리 너무 싫어. 짜증나. So anyway, so yeah, just seeing that growth and development is amazing. And I'll tell you, one of my favorite tracks is WMP Freestyle was my payout. Obviously it hits home to a certain extent. Obviously 머리 감았거든요. 머리 감았어요. 누가 머리 안 감았대. 머리 감은 거예요, 이거. 갑자기 소심해졌어. Anyway. So yeah, that was an unconscious interlude. Oof, that baby, he just let that one go, didn't he? He absolutely let that one go. Ooh. Shout out to Cream for making this such a magnificent piece on his end. He did such an amazing job. Cream's evolved as an artist. I'm really excited for Cream. I'm really excited for you guys to also be excited for Cream, and obviously Arctic. You know, Arctic's gonna be something, isn't it? So, what do you have in your hand? I have a little vape. Don't vape, kids. It's not healthy. It's not ideal. I don't recommend it. You heard it from me. I'm not advocating for any of it. So just don't vape. You heard it from me. But I will, you know. But I'll tell you not to. So anyway, Green Juice. I love that song. Shout out to Crush too for that one. That was a sick ass song. I remember when that song was done like 2 years. 4 years ago. My God. Hello. And my God, why is Don't Go Insane going so crazy right now? Don't Go Insane 왜 이렇게 미쳐가고 있어? 뭐야 왜 이래? Oh shit. So from what I know, his Ghost Kid is his alter young self, his version of himself when he was younger. Like, you know how when people, Ghost is often referred to someone that's in the shadows that people don't see, you're not visible. So he was, I think, and from what I remember, he felt almost very unseen as a kid, but he's going back to those roots now, and he's finding his inner self, and I think he's repairing that version of him. That's what it feels like to me. This album really does feel like, you know, he's finally found his ropes, and he's like,
okay, I think I know who I am, and you know, my name is Hong Da-bin, you know, and I couldn't be more proud of him. I really couldn't. I love it. I love his sound. I love him. And obviously 너무 기특해. Hong Da-bin 진짜 너무 기특하다. But you're from France. 바람장 백댄서가 되는 게 꿈이라고요? 아 진짜요? 그게 그건 언제든지 제가 이렇게 줄 수 있어요. 이렇게 제가 언제든지 그걸 소원을 빌어줄 수 있다고 아닌가? 그거 뭐라고 해야 되냐? 아무튼 그거는 제가 쉽게 해줄 수 있죠. 그건 네, 그거보다 더 꿈을 그 다음에 더 크게 잡아야 돼요. 저 한국 2월에 가요. 2월에 가는데 2월에 가서 약간 이벤트 같은 거 할까 고민 중인데, 약간 왜냐면 이제 제가 뭐 한국에 있는 기간도 얼마 많지 않고,
그리고 이제 한국에 우리 드리머들도 계시는데, 그래도 가서 쇼라도 조금 작게라도 뭐 해야 되나 생각 중이긴 한데, 근데 뭐 사실 많은 분들이 많이 안 오셔도 괜찮으니까 이거는 그냥 우리 한국 팬분들을 위해서, 드리머들을 위해서 그냥 제가 항상 없는 기간에 제가 항상 뭐라도 못해줘가지고 너무 미안해서 뭐라도 좀 해주고 싶어요, 진짜. 예. So anyway, I am going to Korea in about February. I think I will go to February, and I will try maybe doing like a little event or something while I'm there, because I don't really get to do a lot of things
in Korea, or I hardly get to go at all. 너무 좋은데요? Do I like Latinas? Me gusta. 맞나? Is that right? Me gusta? Does that mean I like? Me gusta. Me gusta. I hope that means I like. Yeah, I do hope that means I like. Te amo. Te amo. Te amo
So, love from Italy. Oh my goodness, I loved Italy. I never really got to speak about my Milan trip. I loved Italy. Shout out to D&J, you know, Dolce & Gabbana. Milan is my first time it's my first time going to Italy, and I would have loved to go to Rome, for the people that know me. 이 자켓 팔이 좀 짧아요. 그래서 짜증나게. So my Spanish is perfect. 감사합니다. I don't know if you did it intentionally. When he says this ain't no dream, Hong. I don't know, Tabin, did you do it like this ain't no dream, Hong. Hong처럼 들려. This ain't no dream, Hong. 그럼 천재고. This ain't no dream, Hong. 그 홍이 다빈이 성이거든요. 그래서 This ain't no dream, Hong. I don't know. I always thought that sounded like that. But anyway. This ain't no dream, Hong. I swear to God, it's you know he's 진짜 뭔가 의도를 한 것 같긴 한데 it's so good. And I love the new sound he has with a lot of these things. You could really feel the message that he's really trying to give. I think that's why it heightens up it even more. 너무 좋아. 여기 한국인 있어요. 아 감사합니다. 한국인 안녕하세요 한국인. 저도 한국인입니다. 물론 이제 호주에서 태어나긴 했지만 그래도 한국 사람이 피는 못 속인다고 하잖아요. 저는 잘 속이질 못해요. 잘 속이질 못해요. 네, 아무튼 잘 속는다는 게 잘 속는다는 거죠, 솔직히. 근데 무슨 말인지 이해했죠? 잘 속진 않아요. 안 봐도 잘 안 속아요. 아닌가? 잘 속는 건가? God, this is dirty. This song is Unconscious Intellect from Hong Dabini's new album, Giggles. So good. So nice. I love it when he does. You know, the way Tabin used his voice in this album is unmatched with any of the other albums that he's released. I loved his use of the layers that he's now comfortable with using. You know, he's finally singing, and I think that's something that he's always wanted to do. He's always wanted to sing on a lot of his parts. That's why the part in Shower Song where there's a moment where he stops and he starts singing. I want more of that. Tabina, you should just, like I told you before, bro. You just 그거 좀 더 넣자. 나뿐만 아닐 거야. 그래서 그거 듣고 싶어하는 사람들 엄청 많을 걸. 아무튼. Man, I love this song. I don't know. 광고. Sorry, I love Nathaniel Canelo. Oh my god. Yo, she has a crush for this one too. This shit was fucking hard as.
Juice. I'm gonna be honest with you. Too much shit going on in this game. Detox. Either way, this game, real shame. say? Where the taste go, man? Sorry to break it to you, but 지루해. We can pack. Crush. Where you at? I know you busy. Schedule. Me too. But 너가 지금 시급해. Green juice, bottom. Got a problem.
I love the line when he says, "Let's detox that shit." I love that detox, like that. Cause you know, it was funny when he was writing this song. He was actually like detoxing on a lot of greens. He was detoxing on a lot of the green juice. He was actually juicing back then, so that it was so funny. He actually was detoxing on the green juice, and it was just brilliant that he took that. And we made this a while back, and I remember he was like, "Hey, I made this song with green juice," and we listened to it, and I was like, "My God, man, this is like what you've been doing, isn't it?" That fucking house. Love from Colombia. Shout outs to Colombia. When we go to the South Americas, we're all gonna be jamming. We're all gonna be dancing. We all gotta turn up, right? So, please guys, listen to Giggles. Hongdabin is out. Giggles, freaking meaningful. Probably it's gonna be one of the most altering moments for him, and I strongly stand by that. Fully support it. Fully love his body of work, and it was amazing what Cream did with him. Obviously so meaningful to all of us. So really stand up, for being the voice. As for me, oh yeah, there's a couple of things that I also want to clear up. A lot of people think Rem produced my songs for some reason. I think it's because in the credits somewhere it's written as Scott producing some of my songs. That's not really the case. He didn't produce any of my songs. He didn't make any of the beats. So he didn't really produce the musical aspect of any of the songs. It was actually just me, and Cream helped alongside. I definitely did. When I see a lot of people think credit should be given where credit is due, when I see a lot of people say that a lot of their songs that they like from DPR Ian was made by Rem, I don't know. I don't know where you get that from. It's he did not make any of my songs at all. And I think I've told them to correct that on the credits. I have no idea why it's written like that on the credits, but that is absolutely not the case. So yeah, that I just found that a little bit interesting.
So Giggles, guys, and while we're on the topic of songs, I might as well 테이프가 이렇게 안 되지냐? Just make 죄송해요, 저 인상을 너무 많이 써가지고요. 이 인상 테이프가 있거든요. 그래서 이 인상 테이프를 붙이면 잘 때 여기 주름이 안 그어진대요. 이런 게 있더라고요. 되게 좋아요. Speaking of songs, I know I'm a bit of a spoiler. Limbo and whatever Skins, that's right. They're going to be working on that. 상태 이게 왜 귀엽죠?
And slowly we fell apart. I know it came down too hard. When I would have let you into my arms, just staring through me. I know we were meant to be apart. When the night is over now, and slowly we fell apart. I know it came down too hard.
So, just on the topic of songs, me and Cream, a lot of times, mainly me, I make all my beats from scratch, and a lot of times it's just a process where I take a lot of time and effort into 진짜 시험 밀어가지고 잘못 밀어가지고 엄청 안 들었네요. 아무튼 So anyway, I do make a lot of the time and effort just to try to craft the sound aspect of it. Oh my god. I forgot what I was going to say. So 무슨 말 올렸지? 까먹었어. Yes. 까먹었어. 무슨 말 하려는지 까먹었어. 까먹었다. 이거 뭐야 이거? 저 숨소리는 왜 저렇게 났대요? And this is a filter that I put on. It's called the wobble drive. The wobble drive. Here's a. I mean. So this originally 808을 originally I had an 808 in this, and I was like, nah. 원래는 이게 그거 했는데 I just didn't like. 좀 이상했어. 그래서 그걸 it killed the showiness. So it did kill a lot of that that part of that aspect of it. So I just come to think of it, it's crazy to me to think that Don't Go Insane is doing a lot of the I look at a lot of the dance challenges and I'm still yet to put up one of my own, and me and Hugh's been talking about this for a while now, but because our times just don't match. He's in a different country and I've been always going around here and there, so so I think I'm gonna be putting that up real soon. 나도 챌린지 한다. 아무튼 그거, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of that. Just it's gonna be a lot of fun. Speaking of fun, if we do this at our shows, if we go and we're gonna do quite a bit of a show aspect to it, a little bit of the show aspect. You have to all you all have to chime in and you all have to dance with me. Just saying. So there's that. 또 무슨 말 하려지? 나 까먹었네. 아무튼, so yeah, went through the Giggles album. Loved it. I'm sure. So you guys could tell me what your favorite song is from Giggles. I personally think as an artist and as someone that's really that has a whole package, it's really the WMP freestyle. I think that's a fucking banger. But I also I really like Unconscious Interlude because he was unconscious when he made that. So you know how I tap into my miter thing when I make a few of my songs. He did that. Well, he didn't tap into miter, but you know what I mean. He essentially whatchamacallit, he didn't tap into miter, but he went into this whole unconscious part of him where he tapped into just. That's why when you hear it, it sounds like everything's just coming out on the very spot, if you know what I mean. So that was something that was like, oh, You know what, guys? I'm gonna be right back. 저 라이브 다시 킬게요. So I'm getting a call. So I'll answer the call and I'll come back to you guys because there's a little bit more. There's a few more things that I want to touch home with you. I want to update you guys on. 그래서 좀 이따 다시 들어올게요. 한
전화만 받고. So anyway, love you all. I love you dearly. Brazil, Milan, or Italy, sorry. Indonesia, Malaysia, everywhere, really. I miss you all. Peru. Obviously, I miss you all. I miss you guys so much. So yeah, Mexico. I'll definitely Colombia. I'll be right there. I'll be right there. But I will come back. Chicago, of course. I'll be right back, guys. So 좀 이따 올게요. 한국도 그렇게 가지 마세요. 아닌가? 지금 자는 시간인가? 피곤하시면 하고 자도 돼요. 아무튼 저는 좀 이따 다시 오겠습니다.